right now, the red, the white, and the blue. Friends, it's a symbol of America. It is a worldwide symbol of freedom. And folks, each and every one of those colors, they have meaning. You see, the red represents the blood of the patriots that have been shed over the centuries to protect our freedom. The white stands for the purity and the honesty and the ideal that was and still is America. And friends, the blue for the courage it takes to see it through. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like we've fallen on troubled times here in America. A lot of division, a lot of strife, but I'm going to ask you tonight, one favor to ask is if tonight we can all come together and agree that we still live in the greatest nation that God has ever created, no matter our differences. Folks, let's give that flag, that banner, the round of applause she deserves. And one of the other great freedoms we enjoy in this country is the right to prayer. Any way we choose, any place we choose. And so tonight, and as of right now, I would ask if you are able to please rise and remove cover for our cowboy prayer. Our gracious and heavenly Father, we pause in the midst of this festive occasion, mindful of the many blessings you have bestowed upon us. As cowboys, Lord, we don't ask for any special favors. We ask only that you let us compete in this arena as in life's arena. We don't ask that we never break a barrier, draw around a shoot-fighting horse, or a bull that is impossible to ride. We only ask that you help us to compete in life as honest as the horses we ride, and in a manner as clean as pure as the wind that blows across this great land of ours. Help us, Lord, to live our lives in such a manner that when we take that last ride that we know is inevitable, to the country up there, where the grass grows lush green and stirrup high, and the water runs cool, clear, and deep, that you, as our last judge, will tell us that our entry fees have indeed been paid. We ask that you bless our contestants, their horses, the amazing livestock we are so fortunate to compete on. We ask you to bless our rodeo fans and the volunteers here at the Rutland State Fair, the Rutland County Ag Society. In these things we ask in Jesus Christ's name, amen. Please remain standing for America's #1 song, the greatest song that has ever been written or played across this great land of ours, our national anthem. To showcase the flags of some of our sponsors, as well as brag about all of the cowboys and the cowgirls that you are going to watch to compete tonight. This is the only time that you will see all of our cowboys and our cowgirls of the timed event in the arena at one time. You are taking a look now at our two ropers. You're watching our breakaway ropers, our paramousers, our steer wrestlers, and of course our rough stock riders. They are getting behind the fucking shoots now because our first event, once the arena is clear, is going to be bareback riding. Let's give all of our cowboys and cowgirls a big round of applause on a Tuesday night.
The horses ran into each other. Mama said they don't do that.
Smiles on, they are having a great time riding along the program. They are with ours like this, small, yes, small. Let's look at them now. These are some of the top cowboys competing. Today's race is sanctioned by the International Rodeo Association. And I'm going to tell you what, they are competing for top dollars with the opportunity to make the Lazy E Arena come January 26th. Each and every one of these cowboys and cowgirls would like to get their ticket punched. Every penny, every nickel earned goes to that, because only the top 15 in each event are going to make it down to Oklahoma come January. Going around money and a lot of great rides. Alright, looking good. Hockey team, and we have two of the very best in the business. Those are our pickup men. Folks, please put your hands together for as well, our Cracker Jack Pro rodeo officials. They've been here all afternoon, cleaning off their bifocals, sharpening their pencils. They are here in those white shirts. Let's give it up for Mr. Jason LeBand and Mr. Matt McKinstry. All right, man, oh man, we are ready to buck some horses here in the bareback event. They call this the Wild Man's event. It is the most physically demanding in the sport of professional rodeo, and for good reason. They kind of equate it to riding one-handed on a sledgehammer. We're getting ready for our first bareback rider. Looks like it is going to be Jacob Goslin. He's going to lead us off here. Number 11 in the standings of the American Pro Rodeo Association. He is on the bubble, looking to make it to Ohio come November. Come on, folks, let's make some noise. Made it to the AFR finals. Look at that win for 8 seconds. Look at that, our safety man jumping in. For the save. We are now going to roll to our second bareback rider of the night. Coming out of fucking chute number 4, the far chute closest to the stands right here. Here it comes. Oh, look at this. He's going sideways. He's getting wild. That is Luke, the Wild Man Janier. Man. Folks, let's give him a big round of applause. Folks, who's riding a horse they call Shoot? Mr. Janier, he's doing double duty. Not only is his name is Brody Sims. He's drawn a horse they call Schmitty. He's an older horse here in the Stringer Bucket Horse of the Pond Hill. He's a war horse. He's been to the International Finals Rodeo in Alabama. This horse has been to Fort Worth. All right, here it comes, Mr. Sims. Let's make some noise, folks. Well, unfortunately, came down. That was Brody Stone from New Hampshire, coming to us from the Granite State.
Get up, Johnny, get no horse, boy.
So I want to share with you a little information. Unfortunately, you got to ride to get the second pick, so if you come down early, you're going to have no luck. And so what that means, folks, every cowboy, every cowgirl, you are going to watch today. Before the rodeo, they came up to the rodeo secretary, they opened their wallet, and they paid over. Down at 3.2, but every single cowboy and cowgirl, they take an entry fee, and if they don't ride to the whistle, they don't get a time, they don't get a all summer. He said, John, I want to get out of that heat and humidity in Alabama. I want to come up here where the payouts are big. He's a top cowboy. He's drawn a horse they call Schmitty. This horse has been to the International Finals Rodeo at the Lazy E Arena in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Dude, that horse is eager to get out. I can see it.
Cowboy, I think we're going to have a top score right here. Come on, folks, let's get behind him. Mr. Brody Sims, Alabama Cowboy. There's a nod. Come on, Brody, sit. Look at that. Come on, folks, we're too quiet. We're going to qualify. Very nice. Great guy, great cowboy, and man, this is going to be close. Right now, the top score is 67 points. That is the score to beat. Where's our pulpy? This is your cowboy right here. Jason Williams drawing a horse they call Strawberry. That is our pony. He's got a little limp going on right there, but I think he's all right.
That didn't roll off the fence.
We're going to wait for the scores. Folks, the other thing about the bareback riding, the only back rider, he's drawn a horse they call Tyson. Man, oh man, this is a good
Real
horse.
copied my Tyson.
This is a great horse that can be ridden, and it could get a high score as well. The harder that horse bucks, the harder it jumps, the higher the score. I love the bareback riding event. It's neck snapping, back cracking every step of the way, and I'll tell you, it's a special breed of cowboy that likes to ride the bareback horses, no doubt about it. And I'll tell you what, Ryan Munger is no exception. We're waiting for the nod of the helmet. There it is, and here it comes. Come on, Rutland, Vermont, let's make some noise. Awesome job, Mr. Munger. Yes, sir, he's going for a ride. Mr. Rick O'Rourke, there's DJ jumping in.
Dang, bro.
Those are coming in from Mr. Munger. All right.
Hey, John. I know that Pine Hill, they lease a lot of horses and they sell a lot of horses. Do you think they'd sell me one of them bareback broncs?
Hey, I think for the price is right, anything's for sale.
Man, them horses really buck.
They did buck.
I'd like to buy one of them horses.
I think you should.
You know what I'd do with that horse?
What would you do with it?
I'd take it home and give it to my mother-in-law.
Man, you must really like your mother-in-law, Cactus Jack.
Yeah, you know.
Girls, here she comes. Come on, Rutland Rodeo fans. Look at that. There we go. Now it's got to break. There's the flag, and the flag comes down. Judge McKinstry at the line as well. Wait for the times to come on in. All right, it's going to be a 7.7. Now, when I said it's clean at the line, one other point of this event, barrier rule is in effect, and what that means is that that calf needs to get a head start. If the cowgirl breaks out of the roping box before the calf gets its advantage, it will result in a speeding ticket, which equates to a 10-second penalty. We want to try to avoid that. We're now going to roll to Summerlin O'Neill, Goshen, Connecticut. This young lady is entering her second year at the University of West Alabama. She is on a major rodeo scholarship. Oh man, Miss O'Neill is having a little tough luck. Folks, it's a long way back to college, to Alabama. Let's pay her off. Let's let her know we care.
I got energy.
No time for Summer. Hey man, here she comes. Wants to make sure everything is just, the start is so important, so their calf is not in the position she wants it. She is not going to nod her head until that calf is staring straight and ready to go. Every 10th of a second counts. It can mean the difference between making it to the payout window at the end of the night or going home empty-handed. Here she comes. Come on, Emily Fabian. Look at that. Picture perfect. Number 9 in the American Pro Rodeo Association. That means she is number 9 in the breakaway standings in the country. Right now, she's here in Rutland, Vermont. Last year, she was the number 2 reserve champion at the American Finals Rodeo that took place out in Ohio. She's looking to go back again come November at Columbia, Ohio at the Garwood Arena. Folks, another champion. Here she comes. Let's put our hands together. Well, friends, you do not see that too often, and as I said, the only thing she's going to leave with tonight is what you pay her off with. Let's give her a round of applause for Miss Sierra Clement. Make it to the AFR this year. She is also the vice president of the New York State High School Rodeo Association. She's a multiple event cowgirl, a great young lady, multiple time qualifier of the National High School Finals. She's here tonight. We're hoping for the best right here. Miss Shyla O'Neill, great young lady, comes from a great rodeo family as well. She's gonna back in the box. There's the nod. Here she comes. Come on, Shyla.
Get it, go. Yes.
Woo!
No, a little tough luck right there. She hails from Western New York, Rockport, New York, to be exact. She too is a member of the New York State High School Rodeo. Don't let New York, the New York name fool you. We have members from all over New England, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire. Miss Waite is a superstar. She's been rodeoing all summer long. Here she comes. Come on, Ella. I'm rooting for you, cowgirl. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, in the number 2 spot. That is awesome. All right, now we're gonna go to a veteran of the breakaway roping. Good friend of mine, I hope she will be of you as well. Greenwich, New York, Miss Dee Birch. She has been in the breakaway events before breakaway was cool, right, Miss D? You have taught it, you've been there all along, and in addition to be just a great person, a great superstar in rodeo, she is also an extremely accomplished artist. Her artwork has been shown at some great galleries. If you ever get a chance to see her paintings and her artwork, I would strongly encourage you to do it. Dee Birch, Greenwich, New York. She's backed into the box. There's the nod. Here she comes. Come on, Dee. Come on, Rutland, let's make some noise. Oh, man, that was a tough calf right there. It was cowgirl Betsy Mayer is going to be next on that pretty gray horse. Very sharp-looking horse. Flashy, as I like to say. All right, here's our Vermont cowgirl. Time to beat right now is a 3-1. Well, she had a little tough luck getting out of the box. But she is going down. She's got the horsepower. She's going to give it a whirl. Coming up just a little. This is going to be our next cowgirl. She's making her way down the arena right now. They're getting that cap loaded up. You can see now as well, the judges do check to make sure that that rope is securely attached to the saddle horn. It is a requirement in this particular event. All right, Cindy Martin, Connecticut cowgirl, coming to us from the Nutmeg State of Connecticut. Okay, there's the nod. Look at that pretty calf right there. Come on, Cindy. Well, little County Fair. It doesn't get much better. The smells where you can eat your way down the midway. You can check out all the rides. I don't do those anymore. We've not been seen, I'll tell you that, but I know the kids love it, and the adults who can still stomach that. It's going to be a great week. I hope you're going to come every single day. Man, they are going to have tractor pulls, demolition derby, motorcycle racing all weekend long. Is anybody going to be coming to the Oliver Anthony concert Saturday night? It's going to be right here. Make sure you're not going to want to miss that. Nancy D. Lorenzo, Middle Grove, New York. She's a bean counter by day, CPA. She's a super roper by night at the Rodeo Arena. Here she comes, Miss Nancy D. Lorenzo. Come on, Nancy. Well, a little tough. Officially, how about Emily Fabian with a 3.1? Wow. Right there. Great job. And she is going to be working around. These are our great volunteers here on the Rodeo Arena floor. They take their job very serious. It's so important in this fancy and trick riding that you have everything in the position as needed, so that when these cowgirls come out, this material comes out, everything is the way it needs to be. Only going to be, she is only 14 years old. 14 years old. There we go. Look at her go, folks. That is the Apache Hideaway. Look at that, 14 years old. Foot squat. Look at that. Look at the strength, the agility, the balance. Let's give it up for Miss Riley Jane. Great job. Here she comes. We call this the Bull Bender. Look at that. Only thing holding her in is the strength she has on that saddle bender. She makes her way around. Oh, amazing race. Came to us from Adobe Town, Wyoming. They adopted her. Here she comes. They call her the Death Drag. Look at that, folks. Look at her go upside down on the side of that horse. You will not see that at very many rodeos. There are only a hand. Look at this now. We call it spin the hornballs. Look at her go. Spinning around the saddle right there. Folks, let's give it up. Yes, sure. Trick of the night. Look at that.
Told you there was fire.
Came to us from the state of Wyoming. They adopted. This is where you got to make some noise now as she carries around the red, the white, and the blue for what we call the Liberty Stand. Let's give it up for Miss Riley James, 14-year-old superstar. Man, what a job, Miss Emily, congratulations. What a great job right there. She travels the country doing what she loves. If we could all be so fortunate. Some folks call it the big man's event, but I'll tell you what, it is so much more than that. It takes a lot of speed, it takes timing, it takes agility, and it takes strength as well. Steer wrestling is the only event in pro rodeo where the cowboy is allowed a helper. The helper we call a hazer. The hazer's job is to keep that steer running as straight as they can down the arena floor. That's where the cowboy comes in. They're going to back into the box. Once they're ready, they're going to nod their hat. They're going to come barreling out of the broken box right there. That steer is going to be there. They're going to slide down off the back of their perfectly good horse onto the back of that steer. That's when the strength comes in. That's where the wrestling match comes in. They're going to wrestle that steer down to the arena floor. Once all four legs are pointed in the same direction, the judge's flag is going to drop fast as time wins. First cowboy out. First is Mr. Trevor Graham. He's a superstar in the steer wrestling. He got a hard charging steer right there, but he has more time. They are working against the clock if he wants to go for it. They're setting him up. Jesse Griswold, his hazer, give him another opportunity if he wants. They are chasing that steer around because I tell you what, there is a boatload of money on the line. Superstar, Lake Luzerne, New York cowboy, Mr. Trevor Graham. All right, they tell me time has expired. Unfortunately, that is all we're going to write on that particular steer. Folks, you know what to do. Let's pay him off. That is from Lake Luzerne, New York. Last year, he was the event champion, the steer wrestling champion for the New York State High School Rodeo. He's got the championship buckle to prove it as well. He's a great young man. He's also a bull rider. He loves the rough stock event. He loves to wrestle steers. I've been watching Mr. Landon Barber all summer long, and I'll tell you what, he has won a bunch of money. He is going into the 11th grade in Lake Luzerne High School. Jesse Griswold doing the hazing action. Come on, Landon, let's go. Come on, Lamar.
Get tackled.
His rider's club, that is why he is a champion. The steer wrestling. You might not be able to see it, but his smile is ear to ear because he knows he's going to be making his way to the payout window at the end of the night. Great job, cowboy. That is how it's done.
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, now we already saw in the first event, we saw the bareback riding. We are now going to roll to the classic rodeo event they call the saddle bronc event. This is an event where they ride in a saddle, not like your traditional Western saddle with a saddle horse, specially made for the saddle bronc event. The only thing keeping them in, they've got to keep their feet in the stirrups and their hand is held to what we call a bronc rein. The judges score both the horse and the rider. 1 to 50 points for the horse, 1 to 50 points for the rider. Man, are we lucky. We have a superstar. Jay Jacquin is here from the state of Arizona, 29 years old. He is a two-time qualifier champion of the Indian National Finals. He's been here at the Northeast all summer long, and I'll tell you folks, I want to encourage you, get your copy of the Western Horseman. He is prominently displayed in that magazine this month. I just read it today. He is here. He is a Native American Indian. He has been at the top of his game. He's at a saddle bronc. He's won a ton of money all season long. Come on, folks, let's make some noise. Come on, Jay, ride, spur, look at him go. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. they call Cub Scout. That horse that made it the IFR final, as well as the American Finals Rodeo. Looks like he came down just a little bit early. Folks, it's not every day in the Northeast you see a cowboy who has been at the very top of his game in the country. Let's pay him off right there. Came down a little early. And Mr. Hockey, no score. Hey, who said it's no score? Well, unfortunately, the judges said it.
Hey, you ever see how them judges walk?
How do they do it?
Judges walk just like this here.
Oh, no. Now,
Hey, I think he had some arthritis in that timer something.
I'll tell you what. Judge LeBay, Judge Keystone State Cowboy. Levi Testy's drawn a horse they call Shoot Boss. Pond Hill Pro Rodeo has had this horse for quite a while. He won a round at the International Finals Rodeo. He's been there 3 times. Look at that pink horse. Look at the chrome. Come on, Levi. Run. Look at the spurring action. He's looking for the score. Well, I'll tell you what. Shoot Boss had his way with Mr. Testy on that ride. Don't let him leave empty-handed, folks. Let him know you care. Let's give him a little Vermont hospitality. Next cowboy is currently the #1 cowboy in the saddle bronco event in the world. He is the #1 cowboy in the International Pro Rodeo Association. He has won over $30,000 in this season alone. He has been rodeoing all over the United States, racking up points. And again, the top 15 in each event make their way to the Lazy E Arena come January. Folks, it is not every day you see a current #1 world standing cowboy. We have him here tonight at the Vermont State Fair. He's drawn a horse they call Sidekick. This is a 5-year-old mare out of the string of fucking horses, the Pond Hill Pro Rodeo Ranch, right here. Younger horse teamed up with the #1 cowboy. This is the time to get your cameras out, take your videos, take your pictures, put it all over social media, because I'll tell you what, you are not gonna want to bet against Mr. Cody Reinhardt. Everything's got to be just right. They are making sure that saddle is tight. They're making sure the saddle's where it needs to be. He's going to get his feet into those stirrups. He's going to get the bronc rein exactly where he wants it, because there is a lot of money. Every penny counts. He wants to maintain that #1 standing here in the International Pro Rodeo Association standings. He wants to make it to the Lazy E Arena come January. You're going to be watching him on television. I'll tell you right now, let's put our hands together, make some noise for Mr. Cody Reinhardt. Here he is. Come on. Look at him go. Oh, no.
Hey, bro!
Friends, that's the horse I want for my mother-in-law. I was going to say, that's the one you want to buy. That's the perfect one. Well, I can tell you right now, that was not the ride Mr. Reinhardt wanted, but I can tell you what, you can ease a little bit of that pain by paying him off. Let's give him some Vermont hospitality right now, folks. Oh, she was awesome.
Do you know she's my daughter? I can brag for her.
You should.
And I told her this morning, you better check that attitude. You know what she told me?
What's that?
She said, for complaints about attitude, see the manufacturer.
Oh, man. Hey, folks, hey, Cactus Jack, look at what's going on right now in the arena. How about that? That is Mr. Weston and Jasper O'Rourke, 6 generations of the O'Rourke family, setting those barrels right there. And the other thing I want to brag, and I want to encourage everybody, there's a couple of weeks left of the regular Pond Hill season down there in Castleton. I'll tell you, if the O'Rourke family can do it on horseback, they will do it. It is still one of the great remaining working ranches in the country. We're going to start with a veteran, Miss Jen Romrell. I'll tell you what, we talk about being a mentor, we talk about being a teacher. Jen Romrell has won more championship buckles than most cowgirls could ever dream about, and she has taught so many as well. She is a great, great person. Folks, let's give it up for Jen Romrell. Going to be a St. Bear, Vermont residents in the house tonight. Not too many, but I'll tell you, for those that are here, Sophie Miller, here comes your cowgirl. She's making her way down the alley right now. Folks, let's put our hands together. Oh. Well, unfortunately, it's going to be a no time for being off pattern right there. You got it, that's right. Let's give this young cowgirl the encouragement. She's working with a young horse tonight. She's training that horse. She'll be back. Not to worry there for Miss. Oh, look at that pretty paint horse, too. I love the paint horses. There's a lot of chrome. Looking pretty out there. Here we go. Nice turn around that second barrel as she heads into the third and final barrel. Folks, make some noise. She's going to head to the finish line. It's going to be a 20.5. I'll bet you Kayla does as well. Let's see how loud we can get as she enters the arena right now. That's it. She made it around that first barrel. Look at that. Barrel number 2, smooth as silk. Looking good. Nice turn. She's kicking. She's whipping. She's heading to the finish line. Ooh, 17. New York in Morrisville. She's a young entrepreneur. She and her sister started their own business this year. They're going to be great business people on that pretty horse. Come on, Mary Taylor. Let's go. Oh, she's kicking up the dirt. She's kicking up the dust. Beautiful turn around that second barrel. Looking way into the third. Look at this. Nice job. 16, 390. Coming on in the Cowgirl Barrel Racing event. Riders per horse, she calls. I like this name, Shamrock. 4-leaf clover, bringing her up. Come on, Lexi. Let's show us how it's done here as she makes her way around the clover leaf pattern.
Sugar cotton candy.
The Independent State, the Nutmeg State. Look at that. Sharp turn around that first barrel. Look at smooth. Look at that.